Welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Bashkir segment of the Internet, often called Bashnet. While the Russian-speaking Internet, or Runet, is vast and diverse, Bashnet is a much smaller, unique digital space. In this video, we'll explore how the Bashkir language is used online, what makes its vocabulary and pragmatics special, and why its presence on the web is so different from larger language communities. Let's start by understanding what Bashnet is, and why it matters in the context of global digital communication. Bashnet refers to all accessible online documents written in the Bashkir language. Unlike some other national language segments, Bashnet is not just about websites with a specific domain, but any online text in Bashkir. As of January 2012, Bashnet comprised about 66,199 pages. This number is not directly proportional to the number of Bashkir speakers, which highlights the unique challenges and characteristics of Bashkir's digital presence. Put things in perspective. Let's compare Bashnet to Runet, the Russian language Internet. In 2012, Runet had at least 5 billion documents, while Bashnet had just over 66,000. The population difference between Russian and Bashkir speakers is about 2 orders of magnitude, but the difference in online content is 5 orders of magnitude. This shows that Bashkir's online presence is limited, even when accounting for the number of speakers. Despite a growing number of potential users, Bashnet remains a niche area of the web. In Bashkortostan, about 30% of the population regularly uses the Internet, which is comparable to Russia's 40%. However, the number of Bashkir language sites is far lower than Russian ones. This means that even Bashkir speakers often turn to other languages for their daily online needs. Bashkir websites can be divided into 2 main groups. The first group includes media sites. These are online versions of traditional newspapers, radio, or TV, simply republishing their content online. The second group consists of sites created specifically for the Internet, such as forums and Wikipedia. This distinction is important because it affects the kind of language and interaction found on Bashnet. Media sites make up about a third of Bashnet's websites, but account for nearly half of its pages and more than half of all words. The largest Bashkir site is the newspaper, Yashlek, which alone contains over 8 million words. This dominance of media sites means that much of Bashnet's content is formal, official, and not designed for interactive communication. Unlike Runet, Bashnet lacks many of the everyday services that attract users, such as email, search engines, weather updates, news portals, and social networks. As a result, Bashkir speakers often use websites in other languages for these needs. Bashnet is less about daily communication and more about representing the Bashkir language's existence online. The vocabulary of Bashnet is quite different from both printed Bashkir texts and the Russian Internet. For example, the most frequent words in Bashnet are not Internet terms, but official or formal words. The top word from Internet communication, forum, only appears in the third dozen of the frequency list. This reflects the formal, non-communicative nature of Bashkir online content. Some of the most frequent words in Bashnet are surprising. For instance, the postposition binsa, therefore, due to, is third in frequency, though it's not common in other Bashkir frequency dictionaries. This is because of the prevalence of official and business documents online. Words like Bashkir and Bashkortostan also rank high, reflecting a focus on identity and representation. Some high-frequency words are due to specific website designs. On Bashkir forums, users must indicate their tribal affiliation, so words like my tree, my bird, and my clan appear thousands of times. Similarly, Wikipedia's interface causes the word edit to be extremely frequent, as it appears on every article section. These design choices shape the vocabulary landscape of Bashnet. Bashnet's language is highly formal and abstract. Words like directions or fields are unusually frequent, reflecting bureaucratic and academic contexts. This trend mirrors what's seen in modern Russian, where abstract, fashionable terms like innovation and modernization are common. Bashnet's vocabulary is shaped more by official and institutional needs than by everyday conversation. One striking feature of Bashnet is the near-total absence of obscene or slang words. This suggests that Bashnet is not used for informal, lively communication. The only exceptions are a few terms related to meretrix, but otherwise, the language remains clean and formal. This further highlights the non-communicative, representative nature of Bashkir's online presence. When comparing Bashnet's most frequent words with those of Runet, we see clear differences. Words like job, mobile phone, registration, and comment are common in Runet but rare in Bashnet. This shows that Bashnet is not a tool for job searching, shopping, or social interaction. Instead, it's a space for official information and cultural representation. Despite its limitations, Bashnet plays a crucial role in signaling the existence of the Bashkir language in the digital world. Its main function is not communication, but representation, showing that Bashkir is alive and present online. This is important for cultural identity, linguistic preservation, and the visibility of minority languages in the global internet landscape. In summary, Bashnet is a small but significant part of the internet, shaped by official documents, media sites, and a focus on cultural representation. Its vocabulary is formal, its service is limited, and its communicative function secondary. As more Bashkir speakers come online, there's potential for Bashnet to grow and diversify. For now, it stands as a testament to the importance of language presence in the digital age. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Bashkir Internet.